Hello. Welcome. It's another week and another debate. The Big Brain Time Debate Podcast. My name is Seth.
I'm Ira.
And I'm guest debater LJ Richardson.
Woo!
And I'm Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, lovely gentlemen, what are we talking about today?
All right, we are debating. Which do you prefer, snow or rain?
Well, that is a hard one. On the side of rain, it doesn't make the highways as slippery as snow does, but snow does look a whole lot prettier. And you can play with snow. You can't really play with rain. Like, how many kids do you know go around trying to make, like, a rain ball or a rain man?
Yeah.
No, you need snow to do stuff like that.
So, you're going on the snow side.
Yes, very much.
Although when it's raining, it can be warmer out, and we're in February in the Midwest, so I'm at the point where I'm like literally just tired of walking outside and being cold. And I like the prettiness of the snow, but like I'm honestly getting sick and tired of the cold. It's not a good sacrifice at this point.
I think the problem with snow that you're dealing with has more to do with the time it's snowing and rather that it's snowing. Because, let's be honest, if this was happening around Christmas time, we'd all be overjoyed. We'd all be, like, listening to our Michael Bublé music or what have yous, or your Mariah Careys or anything like that. The reason I think everybody's sick of snow is because in Michigan, we don't get any until, like, the end of January and February, and then we don't see the end of it until, like, May. So...
So, Ira, where are you falling?
Well, I love winter in all aspects, so I'm snow all the way. Rain is just wet, damp, uncomfortable, while snow is just this beautiful flakes. It's also just has this kind of calmness. Like even just looking out the window, watching the snow fall, it just gives you this peace of mind, in a way.
Okay, I'm very sad that you said that because I only had points supporting snow. I thought
That's
at least
completely...
2 people would be on the side of rain.
That's all right if we have a three-way majority in this. Why debate the truth?
That's not what this is all about.
No, it's about pointless arguments.
This is not what any of this is about.
Alright, so...
I don't like rain. It's wet, slick, irritating, and it gets everywhere.
It sounds like snow.
Oh, okay, let's see here. What are some anti-snow arguments we can come up with?
It's cold.
So is rain most of the time.
I know, but here's the thing about rain is that if it's like really hot out, but then it starts raining, it'll cool you off. Whereas when the snow hits, it's like it's really cold out, and now these flakes of snow are coming down and making me colder. That's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, and
But
also
at least you have consistency when it comes to snow. Like when snow comes down, you know it's going to be cold. But rain can come down whether it's warm or when it's cold. And when it's cold, that's the worst kind of weather.
But do you like pina coladas? Of course you do.
No, I do not.
You
Probably
don't?
more... Oh, he doesn't like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
Oh man, looks like you're off the bash. I don't know.
It looks like he's not getting eaten by a dragon tonight. Because that was Lord Farquaad's undoing. He liked pina coladas and getting caught in the rain.
See, it's
You
so
are
he
right.
chose Princess Fiona.
I actually just saw a play performance in the musical
How about-
adaptation last
How about
night.
this? The rain allows you to be emotional and dramatic. It's like that Saturday Night Live, Little Boys Wells. The Little Boys with Wells things. It allows you to explore your inner emotion.
We might want to explain that one. There's a Saturday Night Live skit where it's like, oh, while other kids are playing with Tonka trucks, some little boys who are quite sensitive but aren't quite old enough to have a book career, a career in literature yet,
They
can mope around these beautiful plastic wells.
they like to examine the inner, deeper complexities of life, and the whole time it's just this little kid who's just sitting staring in a well and just poking it with water, and like the mom is super sensitive, and like the dad is like, hey, Spencer, and then like the mom's like, Spencer, and he's like, yes, Mom. It's so funny, but That's what rain allows you to do. It allows you to examine the deeper complexities of life.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that SNL skit, but I did see one very similar, which was a fake toy ad for a Wicked Stepmother series
Yes.
of dolls,
I
where
love that.
instead of being their new parent, you are the doll's wicked stepmother. And so you have these images of children torturing these dolls, locking them in rooms, taking away food, and then their parents come around the door and is like, "Are you her new mommy?" And then the child just looks with the utmost conviction and deadpan and says, "No, I'm her wicked stepmother."
Yes. Seth and I spent a lot of time watching crap like that in my room at like midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah. Especially laser cats.
Laser
Adam
cat.
Sandberg holding a cat, firing it as a laser, and there are
Billy.
6 videos of it at least.
Bill Hader and Andy Samberg are the greatest combination of YouTube, quite possibly.
Which is
ever.
why I loved their characters in the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, where they essentially played two halves of one person who lived together as roommates.
They what now?
In the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance, my favorite show, and I will die on that hill, it is the best show, there are these two characters, the Heretic and the Wanderer, who are essentially, they used to be one creature. They get split into two halves, and the two halves are played by Bill Hader and Andy Samberg. And and they live together as roommates trying to rebuild themselves.
That
I
is
know.
amazing.
I know. We're watching this Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
So anyway, rain versus snow.
Rain is melodramatic and angsty, and sometimes you just gotta feel that angst deep down in your soul. And if you're just like, oh, I'm sad, let me look at some beautiful ice crystals falling from the sky. It's like, how are you supposed to just like get in
Yeah,
there,
but when
listen
it-
to some Adele music?
Yeah, but snow can also be very blizzardy, and therefore has that energy and angst
I
going
don't
into
think
it.
that's an adjective.
Are we
Excuse him, he
arguing
used to be an
adjectives
English-
here, or are we arguing snow versus rain?
Excuse him, he used to be an English major.
It used to be.
Oh, that's a travesty.
Yeah, so I was arguing that snow can have the same melodramatic effects of
I'd argue that it actually has more.
Now, I can't confirm this, but wouldn't rain, isn't it more important precipitation-wise? Like, if you have farmland, you aren't like, oh, shoot, the snow's coming, oh, yeah, gotta get the crops growing.
That's
It's
because
like,
the
no.
crops are already gone. And
Exactly.
then all you have is these brown fields that just casually sit there.
Yeah, the snow and the cold is just death, just descending upon our beautiful plant life on this earth. We need rain to make it grow. It's like that song.
That's why there are seasons. Persephone got to come back sometime.
It's thrown into Greek
But
mythology
Seth,
over here.
the snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. See the people around. Baby, please come home. They're singing Deck the Halls. And it's not like Christmas at all. Because I remember when you were here and all the fun we had last year. Bullshit for credit.
I want to back up to the fact that I'm the one who just referenced musical theater, while Luke just referenced pretty much a pop song. The tables have turned here
Pretty
today
much.
on the Big Brain Time Debate podcast.
Because we're discussing snow versus rain. That's where I have to abandon all sense of reason.
Oh wow, you kind of just threw snow under the ground a little bit there.
No. I'm saying snow is so reasonable to describe it. It goes beyond reason.
Oh gosh, oh no. How are we gonna win this? Jared, we need something.
Rain gives you water for crops, and
If you have a boiling pot, you can put snow in it and boil it.
right, I don't know
And you have
what
water.
else do you want me to say? He's got me there. It's snow is a fun rain. What do you want me to do about it?
Snow is the fun ring. Makes pretty shapes.
Snow is basically rain, except better in like every way.
It's cold, and snow means death. In certain movies, when it starts to snow,
I'm only laughing because he did this during the summer versus winter.
You know
days,
what they
Jared.
always
However-
have pouring down during funerals? It's always rain. Rain is sad.
It helps you see. It helps
And
you channel
snow
the
is
inner complex.
hopeful.
It
Like,
helps you channel the
have
complex.
any of you ever seen It's a Wonderful Life? When George Bailey wishes he'd never been born, all of the snow disappears. And he's just living in this terrible alternate reality where he's never been born. He runs out to the bridge and he calls out to God, I don't care what happens to me, just bring me back to my wife and kids. I want to live again. Please, God, let me live again. And the second he says that, snow starts falling down as a sign of God giving him another chance. So that's really inspiring, to be honest, guys. Like, that's the case for snow.
He's about to make me look like a heathen.
Okay, so Jared, what was your point about snow in movies?
I mean, snow. Snow. I watched a movie in history about like the Pilgrims or something like that, and like when it started snowing, we all knew he was gonna die. That's all I got.
I mean, where would noir movies or Seattle be without rain? That's
Amen.
my argument. Yeah.
Preach it.
Or would Christmas movies be without snow, though?
Yeah. Do we want a wet Christmas? Do we want a brown Christmas? I don't
We
think
want
so.
a flooded Christmas.
We want a white Christmas, thank you very much.
No, we're just every Christmas movie from now on will be about terrible flooding incidents, and it will bring the families together. Oh no, Krampus is coming? Forget Krampus. We've got like a 10-foot wall of rainwater coming right at us. We gotta batten down the hatches, and that'll let the families bond
Mommy,
in
my
every
son.
movie.
It's like every other Christmas horror movie.
They're all disaster films. It'd be epic.
Mommy, my sled doesn't work. I guess I'm getting a surfboard for Christmas this year. I can't surf. With a sled, I get to sit down. With a surfboard, I have to stand up. It takes away my right to be lazy.
Exactly, we're giving kids workouts this way. Santa Claus can surfboard in. That'd be pretty awesome. And instead of a team of reindeer, he could have a team of sea lions.
But then what happens to the reindeer? They're out of a job.
Yeah, and you're putting poor sea lions into work.
Okay.
Sea lions are independent creatures.
You're describing a world where Rudolph doesn't get to be redeemed and just spends the rest of his life a mentally reclusive
You know
shut-in.
what? I'm tired.
Because
You know what?
no one will let him join in and play.
You know what?
Dude.
I'm tired of Rudolph. He deserves everything he's got.
Yeah, love and adoration and going down in
No,
history.
before that part. Before the song starts.
No.
Rudolph deserved everything he got before he got admiration and love.
Jared,
So you're saying
You're
people
taking
with
this.
malformities and, disabilities
Is this gonna be a new
should
thing?
deserve everything they
This
get.
is a new thing.
I'm jumping to snow now. Jared, you're on your own with the rain. I say let the beautiful ice crystals fall from the sky and bring us wonderful, redeemed, well, not really redeemed. It's really the other reindeers who needed redemption.
The other reindeers did need redemption, but it is redemption in the case of George Bailey. He is redeemed, and he can go running around the town shouting, Merry Christmas!
God bless us everyone, Jared.
Rudolph deserved to sit in a puddle of rain.
Have a good week, everybody.